I'm going to dip into DB Express for the pluggable database where my data is. Just to be safe, I'm going to connect as sysdba. Really, sysdba is used when you need to bring down the instance if you're doing backup and recovery. Shouldn't need sysdba to do user management. In DB Express, we'll go to security, and you notice there's users, roles, and profiles. Let's go to profiles first, and we'll create a profile. Call it test profile. Very descriptive name, right? We'll click this next button, and this will give you a good idea of what a profile is. CPU per session, CPU per call, connect time. You might think, well, Tim, this is all propeller head stuff that developers are interested in, and you're right. Do you necessarily want to limit this kind of stuff for your users? Do you want to cap a user at a particular amount of CPU? Maybe, maybe not. Do you want to cap them after a particular amount of idle time or connect time? Yes, perhaps. But I found in my experience, remember that you're going to be using users not only for human beings for interactive use, but also for your applications and services. And you may very well, especially in a multi-tenant environment, have need to put things like CPU blocks on particular identities. All right, I'm going to leave all those at the default, and this next page is definitely keyed more toward humans, isn't it? This is password policy, and these sort of options should look familiar to Windows administrators who have done password policy with group policy. Number of failed login attempts to lock, how many days to lock for. Wow, days. It's in minutes on Windows systems. So you can be pretty strict here. Obviously, your users aren't going to like that, will they? I'm just going to set one of these, expire in 30. Actually, let me make that 180 just to give myself some breathing room in case I wind up using this profile. We can hit Show SQL, and it just basically shows the DDL, create profile, the name, and then you have your parameters. Simple as that. Let me click OK, and you noticed immediately that becomes populated. If we go into security roles, it's the same deal. You're going to be blindsided